All right, Kamiko, I understand, were you already asleep when you got announced at the draft? How'd you find out you were drafted?
Kareem called me, but I was actually doing homework. She just called me and told me to turn on the TV, and I was excited, but at the same time, I know it's a business and I just gotta stay focused.
Bill Laimbeer's got quite a reputation. He was Alexis Hornbuckle's coach her rookie year. Have you talked to him yet?
No, just the short conversation I had on the phone when he was just telling me congratulations. That's why I was ready. But I mean, he seems like a cool guy. There's a lot of laughter in that phone call, so I think we'll get along.
Kamiko, you had to know there was a good chance you were going to get drafted. It's hard for us to imagine you not watching it at all, not paying attention, doing homework. How were you able
honestly,
to keep your mind?
I had no idea. I had people, they tell me that they thought I could make it and get drafted, but I just kind of was just waiting. I'm a humble person. I kind of just sit to myself, and I got the news. A lot of people were hitting me up. My phone was blowing up, and I was just saying thank you. But like I said, it's a business, so I just got to be ready.
At what point during your senior year did you start realizing this might be a realistic possibility for you?
Probably when Coach Law and Coach Elsley pulled me into the office, and they told me if I keep playing the way that I'm playing and keep it up, my chances, my stock will go up. But I try not to look at that. I just wanted to get this team as far as it could go, and I mean, the Elite Eight is what we did, but now it's time to move on. So.
When they were talking about,
I'm sorry. When was that? When did they play
that was probably sometime in like January, February. It was the second half of the SEC season. So I just took it for what it was and just continued to play for the team.
When they were talking about you yesterday, they were talking about Coach Elsie's impact on you and how she changed your game.
Yeah.
Do you look at that and think just how much you credit her for what she kind of helped you do over the last year?
I mean, Coach Elsie helped me on and off the court. She helped me mature and become the person that I am. But she just instilled confidence in me and just told me to go out there and play to the best of my ability. And at the same time as staying on me, she let me play the game of basketball and how I know how to play. So, I mean, it worked out for the best. And I looked to her. I told her don't change her phone number because I'm sure I'm calling her every other day, if not every day. So.
Was it hard to celebrate when Tabor didn't get drafted?
It was, and Tabor's a great player, and I feel like she should have. But I hope there's a team out there that give her a chance because she can bring something great to a team, and I know she wants to. So I hope the best for her.
So she said she would hope. That's what she's hoping for.
Yeah, I mean,
brings
Tabor's gonna play as long as she can play. I know at the end of the day she wants to do missionary work and use basketball to give back. But I mean, she's a great player, and I feel like she should be out there playing. So I hope somebody looks at her.
Kamiko, eventually you want to run a daycare. You said you're going to start saving money now?
Yes, I am. I do want to run a daycare. I know that's what I want to do when I'm done with basketball because I love kids. So it's still on my list. So
you signed with Tisha Pinachero, is that correct?
Yes.
What made you select her?
Actually, I was Justine Brown had called me. You remember Justine, and she said that Tisha was interested, and we just had a short conversation on the phone, and she seemed real cool, so I just brought it to Holly and the assistant coach's attention, and they all liked her, and I trust my coaches, so if they trust her, then that's just what I went for. And I talked to my dad, and he thought it was a great idea, so just went with it.
What's next for you? You've graduated already. What are your plans before training camp?
I mean, I'm working out. I'm doing everything with the girls. We play pickup, I think 3 times a week. I'm gonna run with them tomorrow with Heather. And of course I text Elsie and we're gonna get in the gym and then she's gonna work me out before I get there. But I mean, just still go to class, same routine, nothing's really changed.
When does camp start? Did they tell you?
No.
So May
Coach
5th.
McWilliams was supposed to call me at some point and tell me what's going on.
It's May 5th, by the way.
Is it?
Did they give you any idea what, when you talked with them briefly last night, what they foresee for you or role-wise?
The coach just said he loves the way I play because I'm patient and he thinks I'm a smart player, and he was like, I can either be at the 1, 2, or 3, and I just told him whatever he needs me to do. I mean, this year I was kind of all over the floor, so I'm used to it, and this is a new team, and I'm just do whatever I got to do for the team.
Do you think the fact that you can play multiple positions was attractive to them? Did they say that per se or not?
I would just think so, just looking at the roster and like Kareen and Kelly and Vicky and all them talking to me about the personnel, because I don't really know anything much about the WNBA and the players, but from what I hear from other players, I think me being versatile, it'll help the team out a lot.
When you were growing up, kids say all the time, oh, when I'm in the league. Was that always a goal of yours? And if so, has it hit you yet?
It was, when I was little, I've always wanted to do it. I didn't really know anything about it, and now I'm still kind of in awe. It's kind of like a blur because I'm still like learning. But I just try to stay grounded and just stay focused. I don't want to look too far ahead because anything can happen. I still have to make the team, so I'm just gonna work out and give it my best.
Do you like going to New York, big city, or did you have any preference?
I didn't really have a preference. I just wanted to be on the team with somebody I knew, and Kelly's there, so I think I'd be a little more comfortable with being away from home, especially that far. But no, I didn't really have a preference. I mean,
Cool.